I was 2/3 white.
All right, everyone, if I'd have your attention, we're going to start the demo portion for tonight's event. I'm Solomon Liu. I'm the organizer for the New York Tech Mixer. I guess a few words about the group. We started this group because we wanted to have a more informal environment. Well, music to set the mood. So we started this group to have a more informal environment for the New York tech community to connect. This is our third meetup, and we have close to 1,000 members now. So thank you all for coming out. This is a fantastic turnout. Now, the format for tonight's event will be we have 5 entrepreneurs. They're going to be giving 2-minute demos each, followed by Q&A. So 1 or 2 questions in between the demos. Tonight's event is also sponsored by HP and also Custom Insights. So I wanted to thank our sponsors. And with that, we can turn it to our first presenter. It's going to be Bob from iswearing.com.
Go Bob. Go Bob.
Hi everybody, my name is Bob. I'm from iswearing.com. The whole premise of the website is it's an easy way to share what you're wearing with other people, and it's also a way to buy clothes based on how they look on real people instead of how they look on gorgeous models on TV. Can you guys hear me? Is this better? Alright. Basically it allows you to share what you're wearing and also allows you to find cool clothes based on how they look on other people. So are we logged in? Alright. Shane's about to upload a photo of me from the file to show a quick example of how it works.
It happened to Steve Jobs, you're okay.
We're good. Scroll down. Scroll down. And he's just going to upload a picture of what I'm wearing today. It's already been preloaded. And Shane's just going to type in a few of the articles of clothes that I'm wearing. Okay, so basically I'm wearing a Sean John suit jacket, and I'm also wearing a 1MX Express jeans.
It's going to be Gavin.
I'm wearing a white dress shirt.
Joe Jenkins.
And 1MX Express jeans. And you can put a little comment in that explains what's happening and post. And just hit submit. Alright, and basically if we had less technical difficulties, you could see that if you click on the things that I'm wearing, it brings up a pop-up that lists different places where you can buy the articles that I'm wearing, whether or not it's from shopping.com API, from the Shopzilla API, or from the ebay.com API. So it's a cool way to find clothes that other people are wearing just by hitting a little shopping icon and going to external websites where you can buy clothes. So you can see how clothes look on people like you instead of how gorgeous models look on TV. And that's iswearing.com.
All right, questions from the audience?
It's going to be Gavin featuring Joe Jenkins.
Hi. So when you create your profile, do you get to put in your own dimensions?
Yeah, you put put in your height, your weight, your waist size, things like that. So hopefully when there's more items on the database, you can see a large directory of people that look similar to you.
I would imagine that the business model is to get affiliate revenue, but what is the incentive for somebody to put up what they're wearing? How do you incent them to put their wardrobe, their outfit up that day?
We've been getting a lot of cooperation from stores. We were actually in Mandy stores earlier this week. They actually want people to see how their clothes look on real people. So they were giving people percentages off just to take pictures in their store, and I'm assuming more stores will want to do that, give percentages off for sharing things on the site if we can develop relationships.
What do you think is the coolest feature of your website?
Coolest feature of the site is probably just finding clothes based on how they look on other people. How it makes it easy to buy something, just how it looks like on the by someone on the street. I think of the site as walking down the street and people watching, and instead of being like a weird creepo and asking someone what kind of sweater they're wearing, you can just click on the website and find out.
What about barcode recognition and integration with TwitPic and stuff? Is obviously a social kind of thing. People are going to want to tweet about it and stuff.
Yeah, there's integration with Twitter and Facebook right now in regards to barcodes for the everyday person to display what they're wearing. They usually just throw out the barcodes after they buy clothes, so that makes it a little difficult. That's a possibility for the future. I'm not going to rule anything out.
All right. Thanks a lot, Bob. So next up is Cam from Aldivies.
Sure, thanks. So our problem isn't connecting, our problem is fitting. So sorry about that. The website we've built is aldivies.com, and it's for sharing books, movies, and video games. We're expanding this to other products in the future, but this is where we're going to try and get traction initially. So you just go ahead and you click Get Started. It's a standard Facebook application, and you grant access and you get into the website. Now, when you first sign in, you're not going to have any stuff listed, so the first thing you're going to want to do is add something. So let's add a book that we happen to own. So Ross will type in a book. Stage fright, and we'll find an appropriate book. He marks it that we have this. Okay, you can't see it, and now all of our friends can see that we have this book. You can't see it, but people on the website can see it. Get it? Okay, so here we are. You can also post to your profile just to advertise to your friends that it's been listed. And that's just a standard Facebook share. And let's move forward beyond this because we're running short on time. Refresh that page. And there you see, now our friends know they can borrow this. Similarly, we can view what our other friends have. So we go back to the site. We go to Friends Stuff at the top of the page. The top of the page. Anyways, technical difficulties, but anyways, you can see what your friends have. You can request to borrow that stuff, and you can also list things that you want, and you'll manage who has your stuff at any given time. So, anyways, apologies for the technical difficulties, but thank you very much.
Questions from the audience? I'll start off. What's the business model? Are you guys making money?
No, we're definitely not making money. Our burn rate is extremely low, so we're both developers. We have one person who does our UI development, and we run some server space. So the plan is to, you're collecting information about individuals and what they own. So you can monetize that. We're not interested in monetizing it early. We can figure that out later. But if nothing else, you can place ads based on what the people are looking for, because they're searching for products on your website. So immediately you should have to display with that. Thank you.
Just have the
I'm just wondering, what have you seen was the most expensive thing that people have been willing to share on your site?
Definitely video games, by far. I mean, books are, with e-readers, a few bucks. Music is the commodity now, $1.93 or less, just for all your friends. But video games don't have the same model as those two, because there's no Netflix, there are no e-readers. There are websites for, renting video games, but they're extremely expensive and they don't get shared a lot. So that seems to be the best market.
Last question. How are you guys getting users? What's the marketing plan?
Well, we've only been at it for about 4 months now, so we just finished development of the site, and that's definitely the biggest question. We experimented with Google ads, and that's pretty much useless, and Facebook ads are also crap. But I think we have to find specific user groups, things like reading clubs and organizations, universities where college students are sharing books in their dormitories. Calc 1, hundreds of people buy that in a single building in a month. So, yeah, thank you, Solomon.
Thanks.
I just want to see how it is.
Up next is Pavan from MyFit Solution.
How you doing, guys? I'm Pavan Catapali, and that's my partner over there, Bill Thomas Shunas. And we're the founders of MyFitSolution.com. And what our company does is basically anyone can log on our site and schedule a one-on-one workout session at their gym for less than $7.50 per hour. Now that's less than 90%, that's more than 90% cheaper than what personal training costs. And that's what we do. And that's one of the things we do. We have many other solutions on our site. Also, we have two types of, that's what we're demoing today, by the way, yeah. So we have two types of users, members and fitness coaches. Fitness coaches work out at the gym, they know what they're doing, and they let MyFit Solution members work out with them at the gym at the times that they normally work out at the gym. Okay, so basically over here right now, a fitness coach is about to log in our site, goes to My Workout Schedule. Oh wait, look, he hasn't passed the video-based certification exam, so he's going to pass that right now. And now he can upload his workout schedule, and now he's going to upload his workout schedule of where he works out, what gym he works out at, the duration, and the times he works out. He's going to upload that information, and that information is going to be sent to the fitness coach listings. And in the fitness coach listings, members can request to work out with the fitness coach. Now, let's say you're a member, you log into the site, and you go to find a fitness coach right there. Yep, you go to find a fitness coach, and basically look for a fitness coach. And right there, find a fitness coach. College gyms, New Jersey, Rutgers University, goes down. All right, fine. He's looking for a fitness coach, right schedule, right matches her goals, and then the member requests to work out with the coach right here, and selects the duration of the workout that she's going to work out with the coach, and she's going to confirm, and then that request is going to be sent to the fitness coach. And now the fitness coach is going to go to My Workout Buddy, Workout Buddy requests, and the fitness coach is going to accept the request. The member goes to My Fitness Coach, goes to Coach Requests, and is going to accept, and then they're going to be both synced up on the website. So now they can manage workout sessions in the gym together, and information exchange. Now, let's say the coach works out with the member at the gym, offline, and then what happens is that the coach goes back on the site, goes to My Workout Buddy, and logs the session and logs sessions. Right there. Log sessions. And logs the session. Right there. And after he's done logging the session, if the member confirms this, confirms that the session actually happened, then the coach gets points added to his profile. The points are redeemable for protein powder, iPods, laptops that are shipped free to the coach. And this is how we incentivize the coaches to work out with their members. And at the same time, the coaches are working out at the gym at the normal times that they normally work at the gym. We're not asking them to go out of their way. So that's my fit solution right there. And yeah, we're looking for so basically it benefits both members and fitness coaches. Fitness coaches get something, and members get extremely low cost personal fitness training in gyms. Extremely low cost. We're looking for a chief financial officer and investors. Thank you guys.
Quick question. Who brought, or how did you come across the business idea, and what kind of problem do you believe you're solving? And then, obviously your solution is that. So, how do you articulate your problem, and how did you come across it?
Okay, sure. Thank you. Yeah, that's a great question. Basically, my mom, I came back from college one day, and my mom was like, wow, personal training is really expensive. So I was like, really? Is it? So I go online, and I'm like, wow, it really is. I should be a personal trainer. And yeah, so, and then that's how I came across the problem, and I kept on thinking of ways to solve it. And I was in the gym one day, and I was working out, and I saw this guy about to kill himself on the squat rack. He had weight on his neck, so I ran over, helped him, and that was actually the exercise I was doing that day. So I realized right then, wow, I didn't do anything extra, but I'm helping this guy work out and learn how to work out, and I was like, wow, I could connect these two people together and reduce costs of personal training and start a company, and yeah.
So, are you concerned that there are liability issues with having the coach train someone and have an accident in the gym, and how would you expect to handle that?
Great question. Yeah, great question. We have a lawyer. And yeah, the lawyer did all of that for us. We just paid him, and he made sure that we were fine. That we were concerned about that too.
We'll do one more question here.
So I work out at a gym. I work out at Equinox, and I worked out at a couple other gyms, but they're very strict about the members only using their own trainers.
Okay, cool.
And they'll stop you, and they see you working out with somebody else, they'll stop you and break it up. So how do you avoid that?
Okay, so as you can see, that's a great question. We get that a lot. And basically, as you can see during the demo, we included college gyms. And we're focusing on college gyms in our marketing plan. And so college gyms are not strict at all. But there's also other gyms like Planet Fitness and other other gyms that really don't concentrate on personal training. But really, what we see this is we're not trying to compete with personal trainers. You know, we're lowering costs of personal trainers, but we're really a mechanism to show people to show the value in personal training. You know, it's hard to show the value in something so expensive. People don't want to spend the money on it. But if you show the value in it, and then they look at it and they're like, wow, this actually helps me. Maybe I will spend money on it. So that's something. That's my answer to that question. Yeah. You're saying, it's for every gym. We're gonna go out everywhere. Okay, the gyms that are going to be taking on it, you know, it's going to be for New York City soon. We're going to try hard to get into every gym. Yeah. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Kawan. Next is Ben and Dan from Village Vines.
How you doing? My name is Ben McCain. I'm one of the founders of Village Vines. We have partnered with the leading restaurants in the city, and they give us a certain number of tables that we can offer through our site on specific nights at a discount. So we've really provided a price discrimination tool for restaurants where they can say, hey, we have 10 tables that are not getting filled up on Sunday night. You can offer it through our site discreetly, and they're not going to cannibalize their prices for the busy times of the week. We are a members-only site. When you log in, you have to be registered and a member to actually access the deals. A perfect example of why a restaurant uses our service is Delmonico's. Delmonico's is down in the financial district and is completely packed on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights. But on Friday, Saturday, and Monday, they have a lot of empty tables. And so what they do is they come to us and they said, hey, you have 15 reservations that you can offer on your platform to your members, and when they make reservations to your site, we then will apply the discount automatically to their bill. So as a member, you scroll through, we have 6 to 10 offers around the city, scattered in the different neighborhoods. When you decide on the specific offer you're interested in, you click on the, to get to the booking page. On this page, you can see the different online content that is provided about the restaurant. We also have a discussions page, which we found is really created a community feel to the site. People say if they've been to the restaurant, what they love about it. People ask questions about the deal, ask questions about the restaurant. One thing we've even found people doing is saying, hey, I love Delmonico's, I also love the Palm, can you go and get the Palm? And we've used it as a way of finding out the next restaurants that members want to get. When you actually decide, okay, I want to make this reservation, you click on the specific time, date, and number and party. You pay us $10 to get your discount. That 30% is applied to food, alcohol, dessert, champagne, whatever you want, and it is automatically applied to your bill at the restaurant. So you don't have to print out any coupon. As a consumer, you go and you say, hey, I have a reservation. Discount is very discreetly applied to your bill at the end of the meal. One thing that we have been incredibly excited about our model is the control that we give restaurants enables them to work with us on an ongoing basis. So we're a completely different use case for restaurants than any of these daily deal sites, which is really a one-time customer acquisition tool. We have now built exclusive marketing agreements with a number of restaurants in the city because there's a level of control that enables them to use us on an ongoing basis.
Questions? One, two.
Hey, how's it going? I was actually just curious, how were you able to approach the restaurants? Obviously, I feel that the larger your database, the more advantage that you have.
Yeah.
And also, what would you say is like your main differentiating point from restaurant.com?
Okay. So that's a great question. First off, actually, to address your second question, which is what's our main differentiator, restaurant.com does not give any control to the restaurants in terms of actually when the traffic is coming in. And for the leading restaurants in the city, it's all about their brand. So having someone pull out a coupon is incredibly awful for the 4 or 5 tables next to that table that are paying full price. The other thing that's huge about our value proposition in the restaurant is when they get the reservation details, they actually know that, hey, table 13 is a discounted Village Vines customer. There's no surprise at the end of the meal where the person says, hey, here's my restaurant.com coupon. So in terms of the process, it's incredibly hands-off, it's incredibly discreet, which enables us to get to leading restaurants. In terms of signing up the restaurants, first one was by far the hardest. Now it's actually, we can leverage our network. We work with a number of the PR firms around the city. We now have restaurants coming to us because we were just featured in the New York Times. So it's gotten incredibly much easier to sign up restaurants, but it's a good question. It's a big hurdle at first.
Do one more.
How do you go about getting awareness for your site? Do you have a PR firm that helps you, or are you basically doing it on a ground level in terms of meetups and stuff like events like this?
I'm assuming you mean awareness on the consumer side?
Yeah.
That's a very good question. So, I mean, essentially all of our growth so far has been organic. We've had one press announcement last week, actually, where we got a lot of hits. And now, just like the other private sale websites out there, Guild Group, Brula, it's incredible how many people spread it out through their networks. We've also partnered with a number of the leading investment banks and corporations around the city, so we've really expanded our consumer network that way. But in terms of the sort of organic growth, it's largely relying on our engaged members.
All right, thanks, Dan and Ben. We've got our last presenter, it's Jan and Tanya from Social Wish.
Good evening. My name is Jan, and Tanya's driving the laptop behind me, and I'm here to present Social Wish. Social Wish is a tool designed for individuals, groups, nonprofits to conduct social fundraisers. And I'm going to step you through what it would look like to create a social fundraiser use case. So we're going to click on Create a Wish. And the form is pretty straightforward, easy to fill out. Anyone can fill it out. We've already pre-populated due to the time limit here, and I apologize if I speak like an auctioneer. And what I'm raising money for is transportation alternatives. The money price for the New York Century bike tour, and I'm raising $3,000. All I have to do from here is click save, and being I'm already a member of the site, I don't have to do any of the registration. As you can see, here's the form where individuals will come to contribute. It's really pretty straightforward. We've added the share this functionality as well, so if you click on share right now, you can share with any of your social networks, thus the social wish. So we'll share with Facebook right now, pretty straightforward. I'm not going to really type anything in here right now. Click share, and in seconds it's already on my Facebook page. There you go. And then if you click on it, it brings you right to the... And from there, individuals within your network, people that you advertise this to, you click on contribute, standard form to fill it out. You're missing tabs. It's a standard form you can fill out. We take donations or contributions as low as $5. Fill out the form, pretty straightforward. Credit card, we're using authorize.net on the back end. If you click over the tab and click contribute, there you go, summary of the contribution, and then finally, complete contribution. There you go, we got a status bar and everything. You could add comments. The thing that also makes us social after the fact is once you've raised the money and you've fulfilled your wish, we allow you to keep the story going. So you've raised this money, what have you done with it? You know, did you use it to buy hookers and drugs, or did you actually use it for transportation alternatives? We've got, right now this is our test bed, but we are actually live. We are in beta. You can go onto the site, socialwish.com, create your own wish. We've got people raising money for things like multimedia projects, as well as helping clean up the Gulf. That's it. Did I make my 2 minutes? Yep. Outstanding. Any questions? I got it.
Yeah. Do you have a function that every time someone adds money to the wish, will it go on the Facebook? And maybe you might want to add that.
That's a great piece of functionality. We'll think about it. Right now, when someone contributes, there's an email that's sent out thanking you for the contribution. If it's for a nonprofit, you save that email, it's tax deductible. And the contribution email goes to the individual who's raising the money as well.
I like this one too.
Any?
I'm not too familiar with it, but Facebook causes, can you, what is different on this Facebook cause?
Facebook causes, you don't raise money in this way.
You don't raise money.
No, you don't raise money in this way. At the same time with Facebook, anything at this point with Facebook, you're paying the 30% VIG. We got one in the back. Yes, sir. All right.
How do you make money?
Oh, very good.
We're on a transaction model, so we're an ISO sub-agent, so we're partnered with a processor, and we make money on every swipe. So for the individual trying to raise money, it doesn't cost them anything, and there's what we call a service charge or convenient fee for individuals who are donating. Yes, sir.
What does the ISO charge you for the processing of the payment?
Oh, well, that'd be my secret.
But if you are the charity or the cause, you have to care about the net fee and what we take it off the top. $100.
It's less than 6% total, which is better than anyone out there.
Do one more.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Just a quick question. So do you use your own processing or do you use PayPal?
No, we don't use PayPal. We use our own processor. All right, we're all set then?
Yep.
Cool. Thank you very much.
All right, so that was the last presenter. We do have a raffle for an HP iPad listed now. Let's see, Cindy from Meetup. Where are you? Okay, great. Cindy's gonna come up with Chai is the founder of Custom Insights, who's one of the sponsors for the group.
Put our cards in?
Sure. Last minute cards, pass them up. Chai, while I take some cards, Chai, why don't you talk a little bit about Custom Insights?
Hi everyone, my name is Chai. I'm the founder and creative director of Custom Insights. Custom Insights is a boutique web design, development, and consulting company. Our motto is building websites that matter. So we target nonprofit organizations currently We're currently looking for graphic designers and developers who specialize in Drupal. So if you're any of those, feel free to speak to me afterward. No, we're doing it right.
Hi, my name is Cindy. I work at Meetup and I implement our sponsorships program. So I'm here on behalf of HP. HP iPad Lesson came out a few months ago and it's really for the entrepreneur and business person on the go. So it's part phone, part PC, it has Windows functionality, etc. So without further ado. Bonjour. Oh god, this is hard to pronounce. Oh, great. Here you go.
Turn around, hold it up. There you go. I get 10%. Sweet.
Alright, awesome. Alright, that's it. Thanks a lot for coming out, guys. Stick around, have drinks, meet the presenters. The presenters are